It's the Underground Spotlight. I'm Dig Totten. I'd like to be the first one to welcome you to the Green Tea Smoking Session Confessions. It is a behind the scenes look for a movie that I wrote, directed, and produced called Green Tea, A Smoking Love Story. Let's get inside and unpack this movie. Y'all gonna enjoy this. Let's go! And again, that's probably what's funny part about that is I think we wrote the full length after the divorce, right? I don't think we made it a full-length feature until like 2011, 2012.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like, because that's when I was like, forget it, I want to shoot something. And I was like, I knew that was shootable because of how we wrote it, like the spots.
You know, you might be right about that. I'm just thinking,
yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I think the whole time we were writing about ourselves and not even knowing it. Like, it, with, yeah, I mean, I'm talking about this is reflection. Like, y'all getting this is coming to my head. It's not like I'm prophesizing or anything like that. I'm just like, wow, yeah, no, really. Like, I'm sitting here with her now and thinking to myself, wow, we really did just write a movie about our life, really. And that's dope. Like, how many people say, oh, I got a story about my life. You want to hear it? You know what I mean? Well, we actually did that. You know what I mean? So, hopefully y'all gonna like it. We know y'all gonna like it. But yeah, I feel like, what would you say, what was the, like, experience that you had in those 7 days? Like, what was the ups, what was the downs, like, you know? Oh, and how did you feel about your acting debut? I forgot she did the acting too. Yeah. How you feel about that?
Well, I initially wasn't supposed to be an actress. We had somebody. But
we ain't gonna mention no names. We ain't gonna nobody no props.
It fell through.
Yeah.
And next thing I was told was, you're gonna need to be Taylor, and I'm like, because you know how it's one thing to write, and then it's another thing to write and be behind the camera, and then it's a totally different thing, you know, being in front of the camera, which I'm really not camera shy, but for some reason, oh my God. But for some reason, I was a little
taken aback. Yeah. You know,
and people were like, well, you wrote the movie, you should know the scenes. And I'm like, yeah, I wrote the movie, but I wrote the movie like a few years ago.
Yeah.
So I literally had to study the lines, and I was so scared. Like, when we were actually filming, I was so focused on getting the lines right, I didn't want to mess up. I was like, and then, I don't know, I just hope my fear didn't come across.
Well, I mean, again,
on the camera, you know, like,
we know, like, again, this was on a shoestring budget. I put together 10, 15,000, shot it. So every resource possible. And just like any production, you're gonna hit problems. You just gotta be able to overcome them. That's one thing about being a filmmaker. But the dopest part is that all of that did happen, and she did overcome whatever it was. But what y'all don't know about her is that her reading of anything is immaculate. Like, so you think about doing a table read, we do a table read, she's a narrator and a character, and she's killing it, like boom, boom, boom. But we cut on that camera though, she was like, oh Lord Jesus, I'm gonna call my mama or something. Like, it was crazy. But she pulled through it though, she pulled through it. And me and the editor, shout out to my man at Vice, Frank Lewis, yeah, he's finished a few scenes, and I'm looking at the scenes, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm also looking at the scenes before he goes through them. So I'm looking at them, I'm like, okay, so this works, okay, yeah, you know, it looks pretty good for what we did. Like, I'm happy with what I see so far. So I'm sure.